What's up, Fit Fam? Shawn here from VIDA Fitness. Today, we'll be doing one of VIDA's signature formats, CircuitX Cut. This is going to be a high-intensity interval training, working 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Once we get started, we're moving the entire time. So I'm gonna go ahead and break it down a little bit for you now so that you know your options once we start moving. Each round, we will add on a layer of intensity. If you reach the point where this is all you got, you can stay there and keep working where you're safe and comfortable. Otherwise, we'll keep adding on those layers of intensity, moving consistently the entire time. You don't need any equipment for this because the whole thing is body weight, and we're gonna get your entire body involved here. So, we'll start with a little bit of a warm-up to make sure that we're ready to rock. And then once we go, we're just gonna go and we're gonna go full on. So if you're ready, we'll go ahead and start with our warm up. So we'll start with some body weight squats. Bring your feet outside of your hips into your squat stance. We're just gonna start moving at a nice, easy pace in 3, 2, and in 1. So when you begin your squats, make sure that you're driving those knees nice and wide. I want you to take your time here because this is just a warm up. We've got lots of time to pick up the intensity here. I want you to practice these squats to make sure that they're perfect because listen, everybody knows there's nothing sexier than a perfect squat, right? So how do we do that? You're gonna sit back in those heels, drive those knees wide at the bottom of that squat, keep that chest lifted and keep that core pulled in. We've got about 15 seconds remaining here. In 10 seconds, we are going to turn this into a forward lunge with an overhead stretch in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step forward into that lunge, interlace your fingers, palms out, overhead. Step it up, other side. Now I'm gonna turn sideways so that you can check out the positioning of my knees. You keep moving. So when you step forward into that lunge, make sure that your knees are about 90 and 90. If you need to place that back knee on the ground for a little more stability, that's perfectly fine. And then bring it up. In about 15 seconds, we're going to turn this into an inchworm with a push-up at the bottom. 5, 4, feet underneath your hips, 3, 2, and 1. Fold at the waist, bring your hands all the way to the floor. When you find that high plank, give me a good push-up position. Walk your hands back to your feet. Squeeze those glutes, roll it up one slow vertebrae at a time, and then just keep moving. You keep moving. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can check out the profile. Fold it over, hands to the floor, walk it out, give me a push-up. Now, if push-ups are not in your wheelhouse, fine, you can do that from your knees as well, and then drop back to your feet, walk your hands toward those feet, squeeze the glutes, roll it up one slow vertebrae at a time. You keep moving here, eyes on me. In 10 seconds, we're moving into an alternating lateral lunge in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step out into that lunge, sit back into that chair, bring it together, and then you've got that other side. Check out what my feet are doing here. They're both super flat, pointing straight ahead. This should look exactly like one half of a squat because guess what? It's exactly what it is. We've got about 10 seconds remaining here. In 8 seconds, we're going to pick up the pace just a little bit with some butt kickers in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to think about getting your heels all the way to your backside here so that you're working through the quads and the hip flexors. Now, I know we all love a little bit of river dance, but this isn't that, so get those arms moving as well. We got about 10 seconds here. In 8 seconds, I need you to meet me in a high plank position in 4, 3, 2, and 1. High plank, shoulders over your wrist. I want you to bring that right foot through into a low lunge. Rotate up toward that front knee, back to the floor, and then bring the other side through. The front angle will look like this. Bring that knee through, knee over ankle. As you rotate, shoulder over wrist, moving through this at your own pace. Really getting deeply into those hip flexors and getting that spinal rotation. Now, when your body is ready to allow you in, you can bring up the dynamic a little bit more by jumping from foot to foot. That's completely optional. It's not a requirement. We've got about 10 seconds here. Then we're gonna bring up that dynamic just a little bit more. 7 seconds, meet me back in that standing position. We've got some regular old Jane Fonda style Jumping jacks, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Now, the objective of this movement is to get those shoulders involved, moving through the entire range of motion, and we're also working to bring up your heart rate. Make sure that you're keeping the jump toward the front of your knee and that those knees are soft here. Now, heart rates are probably starting to come up a little bit, so you should really start focusing on your breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You keep moving. 10 seconds, we're gonna bring it right back to that squat in 5, 4, right where we started. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to that squat. This time, give me a knee drive. And up. And up. Really working to get a little bit of a rotation. This is bringing us into that transverse plane of motion, which works through those obliques as well. We've got about 10 seconds here. In 8 seconds, we're going to go into alternating reverse lunge. 3, 2, and 1. Step it back. Now remember, we talked about the angle of those knees. Now I still want to add in that overhead stretch to get into those hip flexors and lats. We've got about 10 seconds here. Then we're moving back into that inchworm combination that we talked about earlier. In 3, 2, and in 1. Fold it at the waist. Walk it out. Let's add a push-up. Give me 2 here. Why not get a little bit stronger? Fold it up. Starting right back over. Now you keep moving. Remember, if you don't have push-ups from your toes, perfectly fine. Go from your knees and then drop to your toes for that inchworm back up. We've got about 10 seconds here. Then we're going to pick up the pace a little bit. This time we're going high knees for 3, 2, and 1. Now, let's see if we can get those knees up to that chest using that core. Get those arms pumping. Heart rate should really be coming up now, so focus on the respiration. Obviously, you can see I'm breathing heavily and I'm taking a break. So, in through the nose and out through the mouth. We got about 10 seconds here. 8 seconds, bring those feet nice and wide. Keep them here, toes pointing forward. In 3, 2, and 1, just drop down into one side. Enjoy this stretch. Don't move your feet. Bring it up and slide right on over into that other side. Yes. Good, now keep that chest lifted. We should always be able to see the proud VIDA logo on your chest the whole time, right? All right, focus on that breathing. This is a chance to allow your heart rate to drop again. Good. Now from here, we're gonna take it right back into that high plank runner's lunge stretch in 5, 4. Meet me in that high plank in 3, 2, and in 1. Walk your way down. Bring that foot through. Rotate it up. This time you should definitely be able to jump between each of those sides. Now in this rotation, make sure that your shoulder is stacked over your shoulder, over your wrist. Bring it back down again and switch it. So each portion of this stretch is really important because it focuses on a different part of the body. We've got about 10 seconds remaining here, so stick it out. You could probably get 2 more in. In 6 seconds, we're going seal jacks, arms out front in 3, 2, and 1. Now, I'm looking for your arms to be parallel with the floor. Just like before, you're keeping those knees soft. This time, you're working through the chest and the back. We've got about 10 seconds here. In 8 seconds, you're just gonna meet me in a plank on the floor. I need a perfect plank. Forearms in 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders over your elbows. Bring your feet together. Create a small valley between your shoulder blades. If you need to go from your knees, I'm okay with that as long as your plank is perfect. You've got about 20 seconds remaining. I need you to pull that belly button into your backbone. Top rib to bottom rib. Squeeze the glutes and tuck them under, really engaging through the entire core structure. Now, squeeze those inner thighs, outer thighs, glutes, quads. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Grab a quick drink of water now. Like I said before, we're just gonna be moving. We've got 6 exercises, 4 rounds of those 6 exercises. We've got 20 seconds of work, about 10 seconds in between, so we gotta go, 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 right? Remember, you have options. I'll be talking about modifications along the way as well. If you need to stop and drink some water, stop and drink some water, because the next 17 minutes or so is non-stop. Cool? Are you ready? Good, I'm already sweating and I haven't really done anything, so this ought to be fun. All right, guys, so listen, remember we talked about we are going to revisit a lot of those movements that we just did. That is going to be the case for sure. I'm gonna show you the first round here so that we can just move through it, and then I'll start adding on. Your first exercise is going to be just a bodyweight squat with a knee drive. If you want to take that up a little bit this first round, you can go bodyweight squat, forward kick. That's exercise number 1. From there, we're gonna shuffle left, we're gonna shuffle right, super low, making it athletic, chest is lifted, shuffle, 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 shuffle. That's all you've got round 1. Round 2, the next exercise, you're going to find yourself in a plank. Your hips are a little bit wider than your feet. Down, down, up, up. No shifting of the hips. Let me show you what that looks like from the straight on angle. Down, down, up, up, alternating sides. Now, if I see your hips shifting, I'm gonna come through the camera and sit on your back. Nobody wants that, right? Next up, we've got a forward lunge with a rotation. We talked about this before. Forward on, drop down, rotate toward that front knee, bring it up. Side angle, knee over ankle, rotate toward that front knee, bring it back up again. From there, we have mountain climbers. We're gonna start with some regular, plain old mountain climbers. High plank, driving that knee into the chest. From the side view, driving the knee into the chest. And finally, from there, we've got Superman raises, arms overhead, looking at the ground. Squeeze your glutes, upper back, mid back, and legs to get thighs and chest off the floor and control it back down again. On that Superman, remember, you do not need to look forwards. You need to keep your chin tucked so that your spine is nice and neutral. All right, guys, that's about all we got. It's about time to get this party started. So take a deep breath, grab a quick drink of water if you need to. You've got about 15 seconds until we start. We're just squatting with the knee drive or the forward kick. It's up to you. We're gonna ease into this. We're moving in 7. Get those feet into that squat stance. We're moving in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right into it, guys. You've got options, knee drive or forward kick. It's up to you. You can move a little faster this time because we're actually in the work. You've got 8 seconds remaining, but your form always needs to remain perfect. You have 10 seconds to rest in 3, 2, 1. Recover. Take a deep breath. Meet me in that low stance. Forward shuffles coming in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lateral shuffles is what I meant to say, but I think you know where we were going. So stay low. Find that nice athletic stance and just shuffle back and forth. There we go. Keep that chest lifted. Breathe through it. You've got 6 seconds remaining here, and then you get a quick breather. But in 3, 2, 1, and recover. Good. Big breath in. You've got 7 seconds to make your way down to the floor. Sorry, I just fibbed to you. We've got forward lunges in 3, 2, and 1. Lunge. Rotate toward that front knee. Step it up. Remember that your form is always the most important thing that you can think about when you're exercising. Once you have perfect movement, then you can think about adding intensity, speed, or whatever. You've got 2 seconds, then you can breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take a deep breath. Make your way to the mat right now. We've got those walking planks. I'm going to start with the straight on view. We're moving in 3, 2, and 1. Up, up, down, and down. Now, on these, number 1, hips are not shifting. Number 2, your wrists should be underneath your shoulders when you're on your hands, elbows underneath shoulders when you're on your forearms. You've got 3, 2, 1, and recover. Good job. All right, guys, we've got mountain climbers next. Give me 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right to it. Mountain climbers. Drive those knees into the chest. No bouncing up and down of the hips here. Remember, you're using that core to drive your knees into your chest. You've only got 5 seconds. Can you pick up the pace just a little bit here? You've got 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Big breath in, big breath out. Flat on the floor, guys. We've got those Superman raises. You'll be able to breathe a little bit here. We're moving in 2 and 1. Raise it up, squeeze that upper back, control it down. The goal here is to lift the chest and the thighs off the ground, engaging the entire posterior chain, which is another word for the backside of your body. Make sure that your upper back isn't getting lazy. You've got 2, 1, recover. Good job. Guess what, guys? We're right back to the top. We're gonna do it all again. This time, we've got some squat jacks. Feet together at the top, down at the bottom. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go now. We're picking up the pace a little bit here. We're adding a little bit more dynamic to each movement. You keep moving. Remember to keep that chest up, even at the bottom, like we practiced before. You've got 4 seconds remaining. Don't stop moving. You've got 3, 2, 1. Big breath in, big breath out. Lateral shuffles. We've got a touch down on each side. Reaching down, touch the floor in 3, 2, and 1. Shuffle, shuffle, touch. Shuffle, shuffle, touch. Shuffle, shuffle, chest up. Shuffle, shuffle, butt down. Keep moving. Breathe as you're moving. You only have 9 seconds remaining. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Can you get a little deeper? For the final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big breath in, big breath out. Good work. This time, we've got an alternating pendulum lunge. 1 foot stays planted. We're moving that right side. 3, 2, and 1. Reverse lunge, forward lunge. I'm looking for that 90-90. Now, ideally, you're not taking a pit stop in the middle, but if you need it, stop, recenter, and then move. That's up to you. Whatever you got is gonna work. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Good job. This time, guys, we've just got push-ups. So make your way down to the mat. Shoulders over your wrist. You have options, knees, toes. Don't really care as long as these things are perfect. We're starting in 3, 2, and 1. All the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. Now, what I don't want to see is this. This is awful for the shoulders. Keep those fingers forward, elbows in, nice and tight. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Good job. From here, we're going right into our mountain climbers again. This time we're doing twisting climbers. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, opposite elbow. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Twist, 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 twist. That's all you got. Make sure you're getting a good rotation through the hips. Again, transverse motion, getting those obliques. The little known, really important sister of those abdominals. So take care of them, right? You got 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. From here, we are going right into those other side on those legs, guys. Other side on those pendulum lunges in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Forward and back. Other legs should be moving this time. You're just working the forward lunge, the reverse lunge. Remember that you have the option to stop in the center if you need to. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Big breath in, big breath out. Get ready to make your way to the floor for that VIDA this time. We've got on our back instead of the Superman, hollow body, all the way up in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Now you have options. You can go straight legs or knees to chest. Doesn't really matter. Just bring that chest up to meet the thighs in the center. You've got 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, we're back to the top again. Big breath in, big breath out. This time we've got straight up squat jumps. You're gonna squat, drive to the ceiling as high as you can in 3, 2, and 1. Give me that squat, explode. Squat, explode. Now, if you can connect them together without losing that perfect technique, please do that. Continue to breathe. Your heart rate's gonna climb. You've got 3, you've got 2, and you've got 1. Good. All right, guys. Back to those lateral shuffles. This time we're gonna add a sprawl or a kickback plank at the bottom in 3, 2, 1. Shuffle, shuffle, kick back. Shuffle, 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 kick back. You're looking for that perfect plank at the bottom and that perfect squat position at the top. Back and forth. Just keep moving. You've only got 7 seconds. Big breath, come on, come on. You can give me 2 more. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, guys, this time you got those push-ups with a bird dog. So meet me in that high plank, knees or toes, doesn't matter. Push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. At the top, opposite arm, opposite leg raises. Other side, opposite arm, opposite leg raises. You really need to stabilize through the core here. Otherwise, you're gonna find yourself shifting. You've only got 5 seconds remaining. Give me 1 or 2 more reps. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, guys, from here, we're right back to those regular mountain climbers, right up the center. We're moving in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can we move a little faster this round? Can you push a little bit harder? Really focusing, keeping your spine neutral, but using your abdominals to pull your knees into the chest. That's where the real magic is. That's the real money here. You got 5 seconds remaining. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Big breath in, big breath out. We're moving into some jumping lunges. You knew it was coming, right? You had to know it was coming. We're starting in 3, 2, and 1. You're jumping. Remember, you always have the option to stop where you're comfortable, where your body says stop. Otherwise, we're just gonna keep raising the level of the work here. That's what we came to do, get sweaty, obviously, right? Keep moving. You got 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Big breath in, big breath out. All right, take a second. We're gonna put 2 of those things together this time. It's gonna be super fun. We're going Superman. Use the core, roll it over, V up, roll it right back. Superman, other side, V up. I know, that's a lot. We're moving in 7 seconds. You're getting a little bit of extra break because I'm just that nice of a guy. Remember, you got the Superman and the V up in 3, 2, and 1. The trick here, give me the Superman, engage the core to roll you over, and then find that V up. We're gonna go back the same way so that we're not rolling out of the view of the camera. That would be tragic, right? And then roll to the other side, same thing. You've got about 5 seconds remaining here. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. All right, so big breath in, big breath out. You got 10 seconds. We are adding a 180-degree turn to the squat jump here. Yeah? So I'll show you first. You can always hang back. We're moving in 3, 2, 1. You're going to squat, jump, and turn. We're coming back the same direction so that we make sure to get both adductors here as we're turning. Now, when you're ready, you can start connecting these guys, landing that squat on the way down. You've got 3, you've got 2, and you got 1. Good time, guys. All right, big breath in, big breath out. Shuffles. This time we're going for a tuck jump at the end. We've got 3, 2, get low, 1. Let's go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Tuck jump. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Tuck jump. Keep digging. Remember, you always have the option for the sprawl at the bottom, or even just for the touchdown. 7 seconds. Give me 2 more, 3 more. Come on, you've got this for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Big breath in. You need to catch it on the way to the floor because now we've got plyometric push-ups. That just means that your hands are going to leave the floor at some point. Oh God, we gotta go. 3, 2, 1, and punch, and punch. If you wanna get real saucy, you can take your feet off the floor too, but it's whatever. I wasn't meaning to show off, sorry about that. Remember, you always have the option. You can do this from your knees. You can also just give me a push-up or walking planks. I need 1 more. You've got 3, 2, 1. Nice work, guys. All right, from here, you got those mountain climbers. We're right back to those twisting climbers. Knee to opposite elbow in 3, 2, and 1. Really punch here. Really get that twist. Spine neutral, no bouncing. This ain't the club. I mean, it's a health club, but you know what I mean. Just twist, right? Just keep that core nice and tight. You've got 5 seconds. Give me 4, give me 3, give me 2, and 1. Good job. All right. This time, this is our last 20 seconds, and then we get a little breather. 5 seconds. We're going lunge, squat, lunge, squat. 3, 2, and 1. Give me that lunge and squat, lunge. Keep that chest up. Guys, just because you're moving, doing something different, does not mean you can compromise the integrity of the movement. It's always perfect form first. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Big breath in, big breath out. Grab a little water. We're not quite done yet. Now's a good opportunity for me to remind you that I love you a lot. We have a burpee challenge. Yeah, we're almost done, guys. We've got 4 minutes of work. We're gonna do this Tabata style. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Round 1, 8 burpees. Round 2, 7 burpees. 3, 6 burpees, all the way to 1. So you may say to yourself, Shawn, I didn't get 8 burpees in the first 20 seconds. And I would say to you, that's fine, but you gotta make them up somewhere else, right? So this is the honor system. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to count for you. So be honest about this. If you get 6, round 1, that means you got 2 to make up somewhere along the way. But the good thing is that round 8 is only 1 burpee, so you got lots of time to make it up, right? At the end of the day, do your best. Give it 100. This is gonna finish up today for us. So you need to leave everything you've got on the floor right now. This is what I'm looking for those burpees. Level 1. This is where I would love to see all of you if I could actually see you. But all the way to the floor. Doesn't have to be a strict push-up because we did those already. You can use your legs. Bring the feet underneath the hips and jump. Real time. Looks like that. Are you ready? Are you as excited as I am? I'm pretty freaking excited, guys. All right, we're moving in 3, 8 burpees in 2, 1, let's go. All the way down, that's 1, 2, 3, come on, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God, I did it. I'm just as surprised as you are. You got 5 seconds, and then we're going to 7. Big breath in, big breath out. 2, 1, let's go. You always have the option to drop the push-up and just go here. You can also step it back, step it up, and jump. Whatever works for you. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath in, big breath out. Round of 6. Can you make up one of the ones you missed? If not yet, that's fine. 3, 2, 1. 6 burpees. Let's go. All the way down, all the way up. Remember your options. We're so close to the end here, guys. You can't give up. You only have 10 seconds remaining here. Then you get to breathe. Are you there? Are you there? Are you at least on 4? Can you give me 2 more in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Big breath in. Big breath out. Know that we're just about halfway there. 4 seconds, we're at the round of 5. 5 burpees, and then you rest in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Just breathe. All you have to think about is that 1 rep. Don't think ahead. Just give me 1 at a time. Down and up. You've got 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. Good news. It's the halfway point. Round 4. Yeah, we're almost there. We're moving in 3, 4 burpees in 2, and 1. Let's go. All the way down, guys. This is where maybe you start thinking about making up for some of those burpees that you missed on earlier rounds. And if you're not there, that's perfectly cool too. You got 6 seconds, and then you get to breathe. Not yet. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Into the nose. Out through the mouth. Roll those shoulders back. Round of 3. So close. So close. We're moving in 2 and 1. Let's go, guys. This is where you really have to dig deep. This is not where you slack off. This is where you push harder. This is where you give it everything. You got 7 seconds. If you're finished, you need to make up from before. You've got 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. Big breath out. We've got 2 rounds. Round of 2, round of 1. Make up your work. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 2 burpees and anything you need to make up. Guys, you got 12 seconds. You can get 3-4 burpees in there. Move, you gotta go. Just get uncomfortable. You should be uncomfortable right now. If you're not, what the F are you doing with your life, right? You got 3, 2, 1, big breath in. Big breath out. This is it. 1 burpee. That's all you got left. And anything you have to make up, but that's on you. I didn't do that to you. All right, we're starting in 2 and 1. Let's go. Now, out of solidarity, I'm gonna do burpees for the entire thing for my friends out in TV land or internet land that haven't made all their burpees yet. We got 6 seconds remaining. Give me a couple of more. 3, 2, and 1. Holy crap. That was hard. Focus on breathing a little bit. We'll stretch a little bit, we'll recover, and then we'll just get the hell out of here, right? I need some food, some protein, probably a nap too. We'll see how that goes. So bring your feet underneath your hips. Make your knees very, very soft. The first thing I want you to do is roll your shoulders back and down. Now I'm add a breath to that. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good, one more just like that. Keep those shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in. Bring the arms overhead. Exhale, take up as much space on the way down as you can. Good. Take a deep breath here at the top. Interlace your fingers. Palms to the ceiling. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, lift. Back to the center. Deep breath in. And exhale, right. Really good work today, guys. Super proud of you. Mostly I'm proud of myself too, because I thought I was gonna die. Who can talk and do that the whole time? Holy crap. Bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers and press your arms straight. Roll that head around a couple of times. And then back the other way. All right, and then I want you to bring those feet underneath those hips, make those knees soft. Take another deep breath in, reach for the ceiling. Take up as much space as you can. Exhale, fold at the waist, bring the hands all the way to the floor. Walk yourself into a high plank position, and then lower your chest all the way down. When your chest touches, point your toes, press away from the floor into up dog. Shoulders are over your wrists. Press your chest through your shoulders and create space between your ears. Now look back over that right shoulder, pressing that left hip flexor into the floor, and then back over into the other side, and then back to the center and look up at the ceiling. Feel those abdominals stretch. Deep breath in. Exhale, roll over those toes into down dog. Pedal those heels one at a time. Feeling those calves, hamstrings, glutes, and lower back stretch. Again, posterior chain. And then both heels to the floor. Chest back toward your thighs, knees back toward the wall behind you. And then hips up 1 more inch. Take a huge deep breath here. On the exhale, begin walking your hands toward your feet. Meet me in a standing forward fold and grasp opposite elbows. Here, I want you to shake your head. Yes, girl, yes. And then shake your head. No, ma'am, Pam. And then release the arms. Take a final deep breath. On the exhale, begin rolling up that spine 1 vertebrae at a time. At the top, your shoulders go back, your chin comes up, and you need to give yourself a hand. Good job today, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you back soon back at VIDA.